Welcome to Yoga Flow plus hip poses. So we're going to move through our hips quite a lot. That doesn't mean that we're not going to pay attention to the legs or the arms or the shoulders or the heart. It still means we're going to move through the body, but there's going to be maybe slightly more focus. You're going to notice we're going to get into our hips, and because hips for me tend to be also connected to kind of lifting and opening the chest or the shoulders, they're going to be kind of a little bit of combination between that. You're also going to notice probably working the backs of your legs and the sides and the front of your legs as well, because along with working your hips and stuff, we got to get the glutes, we have to get the legs. So we're going to start standing, and we're going to do some half series to start here. So come to stand at the top of your mat. Take your arms down on either side, turn the palms forward, and then shrug your shoulders up to your ears, and then take them back and down. Stand nice and tall, engage the muscles in your legs, press your feet down into the floor. Nice and tall standing. Maybe even gaze at your feet for a moment. See that your toes are pointing straight ahead. So this means you're not pigeon-toed, you're not duck feet. Toes pointing straight ahead, belly is engaged as you stand, feet about hips distance apart, maybe a little wider if you need it. Engage those leg muscles, standing tall. One more breath here, just warming up the body, standing. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a moment to honor your practice. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. And then again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Adding on to that, inhale, reach up. And then exhale, right arm down, left arm reaches over to the right. Stretch that side body, stretch the left armpit. Take the gaze up. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Left arm down, right arm reaches over. Stretch that right side body, open up the armpit, gaze up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment, breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step it back, plank. So find your plank, wiggle if you need to, holding for a count of 10. So hold, engage your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down nice and slow through chaturanga all the way to the floor. Inhale, pull the shoulders up and forward and then back so that you lift your chest. So you kind of rotate the shoulders forward and then back. Press into your hands. Don't lift up any higher than this. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another like you're trying to pinch a marble in between your shoulder blades. And then lift your palms. Breathe here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Feel the collarbones widening apart. Shoulder blades hugging towards one another. One more breath. Put the hands down. And now see if you can lift a little bit higher. Maybe you get a few pops and cracks. And then exhale down. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Breathe here. Wiggle out if you need to. Lift the sit bones up nice and high and then press them back. So So hips up high, back, thighs press back, press the feet down, press the palms down. Breathing in and out. Lift those hips up even more. Feel like you're almost gonna try to walk your hands back because you're lifting those hips up, lengthening your spine so much. Lower belly becomes really engaged. Breathe in. Breathe out, out, out. Inhale, lift up onto your toes. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hand start. Yeah, beautiful. All right, take that right leg, step it back, and then you're gonna turn both toes to face the same direction. So turn your toes in just a tiny little bit here to start. Just a tiny bit, and then widen your stance out. You want a nice wide stance here. So warming up our hips, our leg muscles here. You're gonna kind of feel it probably a little bit all over, but it's gonna definitely wake us up. Engage your core. You can bring your hands to hips, you can have them here, whatever feels good. But we're gonna send the hips back as we keep the belly engaged. We're gonna bend into that left knee. And you might wanna adjust your feet. So knee, I don't want it going past the toes. You can come slightly forward of the ankle, it's okay. Hips, take them back. Glutes, take them back. Belly engaged. This is the low. Inhale up, exhale over to the right. Inhale up, exhale over to the left. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. Keep going. So again, it's the inhales you lift, and exhale takes you over. Hips back, knee not past the knee not past your toes. Keep moving side to side. You don't have to get super low, just warming up those legs. Feel it, I know, my breath's already moving. One more on each side. All right, come up to center. This time, we're gonna stay low as we move side to side. Apologies, it's a little cold in here, so my nose is running. So same thing, belly stays engaged. Engage those leg muscles. Maybe even try to really extra engage your glutes this time. And just lean over into that left leg. Hips stay back. Press your feet down. We're gonna stay low. Side to side. Good. Strengthening those hips, those glutes to start. And then we're gonna stretch it out. Side to side. Try to keep the knees back from the toes. Belly engaged, hips back. Woo, try not to fall. Okay, come left, mini pulses left. Mini pulses left. Should really begin to feel the outer left glute firing up. The hips, belly gets really taut and engaged. The left thigh, woo, feel that burn. Okay, take it over to the right. Breathe, pulse. So it's like you're pulsing over towards the right. It shouldn't be a huge pulse though, okay? The knee stays bent, we're just mini pulses. It's like you're trying to get that right hip over a little more. Keep going, right glute really firing up. Oh boy. Hand back to center, whoo, stand tall, shake it out. Oh my, okay, breathe. This time, heels in, toes out. And again, like I said, just kind of really getting into those legs, firing it up, breathing in through it, so that way when we go into these more stretchy, juicy feeling postures in our hips, we're really gonna be able to feel that benefit because we strengthened first. So heels in, toes out, and you're gonna have to play around with this, okay? But squatting down, come to a squat that feels like you can sustainably hold it, okay? So if you're up too high, you might feel like you're gonna wobble and not be able to hold, and you're also not gonna feel the work in the legs and the hips. Too low, and you're like I'm doing right now, super shaking, I don't think I could hold this. So somewhere in between, okay? You wanna feel the burn, but you don't wanna like feel it too much. All right, Bring your hands to your belly, lift your chest, breathe. Yeah, inhale, reach the arms up, breathe. Bend the elbows, cactus, lift the gaze, breathe. Hands to the hips. Yeah, we're gonna pulse, pulse. Holy moly. I feel this so much. Belly stays engaged. Tailbone reaches down towards the floor. Pull the ribs in the front body. Engage those legs, still pulsing, yes. I know. All right, stand up. Oh, shake it out. Okay, because we can, because it's fun. And I know for some of you it feels super fancy or like ballerina-esque, so we're gonna do it. Heels in, toes out, squat on down again. And again, you gotta find that spot that's kind of in between. Knees should be tracking outward, so I don't wanna see this. I know I can't see you, but I don't wanna see that in any photos if you take of doing this. And then really press into the right toes, lift the right heel. Pulse. I'm shaking like crazy. It's okay. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Right heel down, straighten legs. Exhale back down, left heel lifts, pulse. You should feel it in your hips, feel it in your legs. Woo, heel down, lift, lengthen. Oh my word, shake it out. And then we get to go down. 3 seconds, ready? Hands at hips, lift both heels. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do it again. Why not, right? Hips down, hands on hips. 3 seconds, lift those heels. 1, 2, 3. Woo, step to the top of the mat. Let's float out. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plank your palms. Plank, lower down, all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, bend the knees, down facing dog. Lengthen the spine, press the hips back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send that right leg up and back. I don't care if it opens, I don't care, just stretch leg up and back, reach, 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 and then step that right foot forward. Left knee lowers. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the arms behind you. Interlace the hands, pull them back behind you. Press your palms together. If you can't get your palms together, hook your thumbs, and then sink back into those hips. Belly stays engaged, lift your chest. Breathe. Release the hands back down to the floor. Here's your chance. If you got your arm balance in practice, go ahead, take it. If not, take your flow. If you're doing your arm balance practice here, you're gonna press right arm into the right leg. Send that right leg out. Lift the left. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up and back. Reach, reach, reach. I don't care if it opens the hips. Reach. Step through. Right knee down. Inhale, lift the arms up. I know we're moving a little faster, and I know we're adding in those arm balances, but if you don't have that, just flow through to down dog, okay? Skip that part, it's all right. Reach those arms up. Breathe. Exhale, take the hands behind. Try to get the opposite interlacing of your hands. Ugh, always feels weird. Send those arms behind you. Lift your chest. Belly stays engaged. Reach the chest up to the sky. Arms back. Sink in your hips. Breathe. Release the hands down. Now I got a wall near me, so this might not look as pretty. But either you are taking your Kondanyasana, your arm balance, so left arm, left leg meets. Reach that left leg forward. I'm not gonna lift because I'm gonna pull those cords out. But then you would have that Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Too bad that I got a wall there. Whew. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step out but forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Yeah. All right. Standing on your left leg, press the left foot down. Inhale, right knee up into the chest. Use your hands. Standing tall. Can you, as you hold onto leg, take the shoulders back and down. Lift up through that leg, stretch the back of the leg. You might feel it in the hip. Stay here, this is option 1. Option 2, grab the outside of the foot and try to pull that foot so that it's aligned with the knee. Like you're almost taking happy baby on the half of your body while standing. Breathe, take the knee back if you can more. Breathe. Okay, everybody flexes their foot, cross it over the right knee. Hips move back. You've already gotten this action when we were doing the lunges. Pull the belly in. See if you can squat down. So you got a wall. You could use your hands on the wall, that's fine. Or forearms. Ooh, try not to fall out. Forearms to that shin. Find your balance, breathe. Lengthen the chest forward. Lengthen the spine, belly engages. Can you sink a little more? Nice. Without releasing and flinging, come back up to stand and then release. Whew. All right, other side. So I'm gonna turn to the side so you guys can really see that action when you bend the knee and pull it back. So standing on your right leg, left knee, hug it up. Find a dristi, we call this a gazing point. As you lift the leg up, lift your chest, take your shoulders back. Find something again that's not moving. I'm probably not the best spot to be gazing at right now. I feel myself wiggling, so find something that's not moving. That's our option 1. Option 2, grab to the outside of the foot, pull the knee back towards the armpit, and you're pulling the foot so it's aligned with the knee. It's making a 90-degree bend. Standing tall. And if you're like, holy crap, no, then go back to the first one. It's okay. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's see if I can do this time without falling. So everybody flexes the foot, cross it over the right leg. Find your balance there, and then send the hips back, engage your belly, engage those leg muscles. Keep letting the left knee drop out. Forearms to the shin. Nope, I can't do it. Okay, forearms to shin. My legs are feeling it today. You can use the wall. I'm using it. It's totally fine. Belly lifts in and up. Pull the chest forward, lengthen the spine. One more breath. Is that left foot flexing? I hope so. Yeah. Nice and easy. Stand back up with control. Release the leg. Top of mat if you're not there already. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, plank to the floor. Inhale, cobra, peel it up. Pause here, breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Lift those hips up and back. Send them up and back. Oh, lengthen your spine. There's a sensation as you lift your hips up and back and you really lengthen your spine. You can feel your armpits almost stretching open more. All right, same thing. I don't care how you lift that right leg up, but just lift it, lift it, lift it. Oh, and step it forward. Left knee down, this time straighten the right leg. Whew. So right leg straightens, and here's where, if you got those blocks, So I want you to kind of be able to have your hands up on something. If you only have one book that's sturdy, you can have that on the inside of the leg. But if you have two, awesome. So hips are stacked over the knee. Right hip drops out and down. You want to feel that. Flex through the right foot. Lengthen the spine. And breathe here. Outer hip should be dropping down. You should feel that action of the outer hip dropping out and down. Maybe you walk the blocks forward a little, lengthening your spine more. Breathe. Maybe you don't need the blocks. Right fingertips stay on the floor. Left hand grabs to the outside of the right leg, and then you fold in. Outer right hip still dropping out and down. Inhale, rebend that right knee. Bring your hands to the front thigh, lift your chest, sink into your hips. Woo. Inhale, reach the arms up. Can you sink in a little deeper? Can you lift up a little bit more? Reach up through your chest, lift the fingertips. Maybe cactus the arms, lift your chest. And then exhale, hands to the inside of that right leg. Walk your right foot over towards the right edge of your mat. Turn the toes out. You can untuck those left toes at this moment. And then choose here. Hands, forearms to a block, books, whatever you're using, to the floor. Where are you going? If you want, come on to the pinky toe edge of that right foot. It can feel good. Oh, so good. And instead of shifting your weight side to side, like I teach sometimes, I'm gonna offer today, just hold. Just sink into those hips. Okay, if you're on your forearms, you can stay if you would wish to. If not, come back up onto your palms. And you can gaze over the right shoulder and then bend the left knee. Maybe you can grab a hold of the ankle or the foot, kick it away from you. I like to do this. So you can be on the pinky toe edge of your foot, you can have the foot planted, so many options there, but you want to let the hips still sink forward. You should get that deep stretch in the hips, the glute, especially the outer right glute here and hip. Kicking the foot away from me, it like helps to lower the hips down more. And then those of you that were on your forearm, you can totally stay on that left forearm and still grab a hold of that foot. Breathe here. Now maybe pull that heel in towards the glute. Towards the sit bone, I should say. One more breath. Yeah, release. If you're not on your palms, come up. Right foot, wiggle it back into center, and then we're gonna re-straighten that leg. So if you need your blocks again, go ahead. I feel I need them today. Right leg straightens, outer right hip dropping out and down. Maybe even wiggle the right heel forward a little bit more this time. Flex the right foot like crazy. Breathe. Keep lengthening your spine and your chest upward as you lengthen the right leg longer. Outer right hip, again, is instead of popping up, you're dropping it out and down. You're leveling out your hips. You can stay here or press into the floor of the blocks, tuck your left toes, wiggle the left foot back, right heel forward, come down into your split. Now, you can use blocks. I know I can touch the floor, but My hips are tight today, so I'm gonna stay up off the floor a little. Breathe. Everybody's holding, breathing. Nice and easy. If you're on floor blocks, you can drop off over to the right or engage that leg to pull it back in. That's a lot, so you can drop off and roll to the right. So that will look kind of like this. Kind of bring your blocks over and you just like flop over to the side, which is totally fine. Ugh. All right, however you want to get to downward facing dog. Three breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg, shoot it, backing up. Reach, reach, reach. I don't care if it opens, just reach, step it forward. Oh, right knee down. Straighten your left leg. Blocks if you want, if you can touch the floor, beautiful. So left leg straightens, hips stacked over the knee. Outer left hip dropping out and down. So you don't want to feel at all like that left hip is poking up, okay? Left hip out and down. Level out those hips of yours. Breathe here. Flex your left toes to the ceiling. Lengthen the spine. Pull the chest forward. Breathe where you're at. So funny, a lot of people see splits, see like the hamstring is not really connected to your hip at all, but like, wow, it is. And I find really working this starting position where you have to level your hips, holy moly, it can be so challenging because, you know, sometimes you just kind of let that hip pop up, but it really torques the body almost then in a weird direction. You don't want that. So you can walk the hands forward, maybe lengthening the spine. A little bit more, maybe left fingertips to the floor, right hand to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen that leg, and then exhale, fold it. Wherever you're at, breathing. Okay, release. So bend into that left knee. Bring your hands to the thigh. Lift your chest, sink your hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Can you lift your chest? Can you sink the hips? Inhale, can you lift your chest more? Cactus the arms. Oof. Breathe. Sink a little deeper, lift. And then exhale, hands down to the mat, inside of the leg. Okay, wiggle left foot over towards the left, turn the toes out. You can untuck your right toes at this moment. If your floor is hard like mine, I kind of like the sensation, but if you're like, ow, that hurts my knee, pat it up. Choose forearms, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? How much do you want to feel it in your hips is what I should ask. You can come up to that pinky toe edge and then just hold. Seriously, hold it. Breathe it. Feel it. Yes, you might find yourself making sounds that sound like a moaning sound. It's okay when you get into the hips, you know, a lot of sounds come out. So breathe, smile, welcome in that feeling. Again, if you're on your forearms, totally welcome to stay here, especially since you know where we're going. Or you can come to your palms, I like to replant my left foot to start, and then bend the right knee, reach back, foot, ankle, kick it away. When you kick it away, it opens up your chest, and I find that you're able then to sink the hips a little more. Breathe here. Maybe you want to come onto that right forearm, which is totally fine. Breathe. Maybe you pull the heel in towards the sit bone, the glutes. Still breathing. Wow. Talk about an opening on the front of your hips, your psoas. Nice and easy release. Yep, nice and easy. Come onto those palms. And again, if you want to grab those blocks, get them now. Straighten the left leg. Hips over that knee. Flex the left foot. Hold. Outer left hip drops out and down. Key here, okay? You want to get those hips to stay level. Deeper the engagement of the hips, but also the stretch of the hips. Okay. Totally welcome to stay here. Or wiggle that left foot a little bit more forward. It's okay if you giggle. Right toes tuck, wiggle it back. Lower down to where you want to go. Breathe there. Ooh, and if you got your foot on the floor, holy moly, that wood floor does not feel great on my heel. So breathe, lift your chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Flop it over to the left or engage and suck it in. Whew. Yeah, and this time we're gonna come, you can sit on your heels, grab water if you need. I know I do. Sip that water. Hands to heart. Take a moment to just tap back into your body. Notice any little bit of sweat that is kind of begin to perspire. Feel out what it feels like in your hips right now, your body. Sense it, feel it. Have this little bit of gratitude, this honoring of your practice right now. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it out. Yeah, release your hands, tabletop pose. So find your tabletop, knees hips distance apart, tops of the feet press down into the floor, hands shoulder distance apart or a little wider. And then engage your belly, hold it there. And then send your right leg back. Reach, reach, reach. Bend the knee. Take it out to the right. Try to take it aligned with the hip. Try to square your chest forward. Press into the right hand a lot and the left hand. You want to stay level. And we're just going to hold, hold, hold. Maybe you can kick the foot, hold, hold. Send it back, reach it back. Reach, reach, reach. Release that knee down. Exhale, round into your Halloween cat. Chin towards the chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, come back into that tabletop. I'm going to turn myself because of my wall. Okay, so left leg, stretch it back. Belly's engaged, pull it in. Bend the knee, send it out to the left. Knee is aligned with the hip. Hold. Press into your hands. Don't lean over to the right too much. Don't drop over to the left. Breathe. hold that knee, hold, kick it, hold, breathe, take it back, lift, release. Okay, so right leg, go ahead, reach it back a while. We'll get some cat-cows in afterwards. So reach the right leg back, this time bend the knee, reach back with the left hand, grab a hold, kick it up and back. Kick, 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 kick. Release, stretch it out in opposite directions, hand and leg, release down. Left leg, send it back. Belly engaged. Bend the knee, reach back, right hand, grab the foot, kick, kick, kick. Kick it back, lift your chest, open. Release, stretch out, opposite directions. Plant the knee and hand down. Nice and easy, don't force the round, just slowly, 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 slowly come into that round. Cat pose here, breathe as you hold. Let the head really drop. Lengthen the back of your head. Lengthen your lower back again. Inhale for cow. Pull the chest forward. Exhale round. Cat pose. Inhale cat, cow. Exhale cat. Okay, so we are going to stay in tabletop. We're going to do one more variation of that. This one, I'll tell you, it's one that's really hard for me, so yay. Okay, so left hand's going to stay planted, left leg's going to stay planted, but we're going to kind of tap the left toes out towards the left a little bit, and we're going to see where we're going to go from there. So set up your table, left hand keep it planted, left toes, take them over towards the left a little, okay? Not all the way over, but just like over towards the edge of the mat. Stretch the right leg back. Yeah, bend the knee. Press into that left hand. Grab a hold with your right hand to the foot, and then kick. So same hand and knee are down, same hand and ankle, so the same side is touching. So left side is down, right leg, kick it up. Woo. Try not to do what I just did to swing and release. Catch yourself if you do. And funny enough, but we are going to stretch it in opposite directions. And then bring it down. Okay. Woo. So, I flung, I kind of dropped my hold. It's okay if that happens. I'm not saying that it's bad. I caught myself. But there's sometimes when you fling release, there's kind of this sometimes like your foot hits the floor and you get hurt. But that flinging just like all of a sudden shocks your system in a way as well. So I'm encouraging you to be a little bit more mindful and catch yourself before you do that crazy release. Clearly it happens. It's totally fine. I'm not going to come and find you and be like, you released wrong, okay? All right, tabletop. Right foot, take it out towards the right a little, and just like towards the edge of your mat, that'll be enough. Left leg reaches behind, bend the knee, press into the right hand, grab a hold with the left. So left hand, left ankle, kick, 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 breathe, kick, and release. Stretch it out, opposite directions. And bring it down. Child's pose it. Downward facing dog, however you want to get there. One time, send your right leg up, square the hips though. And then bend the knee, bring it forward, pigeon pose. Wiggle the left toes back. Gaze over that left shoulder. Left toe should be pointing straight behind you. Right knee coming outside of the right hip. Stay on your palms or lower down to your level. We're not staying here super long because I want to get another pose in before our Shavasana. So wherever you want to go, hold there, breathe. 3 breaths. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Yeah. Come back up onto your palms. Again, like I said, we're not holding. I know some of you love this pose. Send it back. Downward facing dog. Hips stay squared. Left leg reaches up. Bend the knee, bring it forward. Pigeon. Right toes, wiggle it back. Gaze with that right shoulder. You should be seeing your right toes pointing straight behind you. Left knee outside the left hip. Lower down to where you're going. Same thing, we're not holding. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale fully. Exhale. Yeah. Come up onto your palms and then just shift over towards your left hip. Swing your legs around. And then just come to a cross-legged position for just a moment. Hands to your knees. Sit up tall. Yeah, feel that long spine. And just for one breath, twist to your left. So right hand grabs the outside of the left knee. Twist, inhale. And then exhale, release. Twist the other side. So left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lift. Twist. Exhale, release. Alrighty, so for this next one, we are going to take another twist. It does get into the hips, Bharadvajasana. So I know the name, you're probably like, what? Bharadvajasana, who? Okay. So right leg, let me do it correctly, right leg down, and the sole of the foot is up. So bring that right foot over towards the left a little. And then you're gonna swing your left leg back, and then you're gonna stack the left shin. I'm messing this up. Right knee is bent, right leg is on the bottom, knee is bent, foot coming back towards your hips. Left knee bends, and you're just gonna stack that left shin so it's in the crease of the foot there. Both knees down. It's a funny pose. It might feel strange. You're like, what am I doing? So again, one more time, let me say it. Right knee is bent. You kind of got this little crest here of your foot, and you're bringing your left shin to rest in it. Okay? Awesome. Take your hands, walk them over towards the right. Sit up tall. Twist. Take an inhale. And then exhale, come back to center. We're going to twist the other side just because we can. And one breath, inhale. Exhale, release. Okay, we're going to switch up the legs. So let's see if I can do this better on the side. Left knee is bent. The foot is coming back towards the right hip, and the sole of the foot is up to the ceiling. As you bend your right knee, you're going to bring the shin to rest in that crease of the foot. Yay, clap, pat on the back to myself. That sounded so much better this time. All right, knees are down. Lengthen your chest, lift up, and then twist on over to the left. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah, release. Twist the other side just because we can, and it feels good. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Let go. Alright, come on down to your back. Slide on down. Alright, so sit up your feet, hips distance apart. Graze the backs of your heels, and then something I learned that I really, really liked, it's like you graze the backs of your heels, then you kind of move the feet away from your fingertips just a little bit. So not having them in where you can actually touch them, but like touch them and then move them just a little bit away, just a tiny bit. I really like this. I've noticed like a difference in being able to hold my bridge a little smoother. All right, belly is engaged, and I just want you to slowly, arms down, and then slowly, I just want you to like peel the spine up off of the floor. Nice and slow. And then slowly let the spine roll one vertebra at a time back down. We're going to do this 2 more times. So once the tailbone touches, there it goes. And then you're going to peel. Breathing the entire time. All the way up. Oh, should feel good. Nice and slow. Coming down. Rolling down your spine. Yeah. Tailbone touches. And last one. Slowly rolling up that vertebrae. This time when you come to the top, press into your feet. You can interlace your hands. Roll the shoulders underneath you. Lifting up through the hips. One more breath. And then release those hands from underneath you. Gently, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, rolling back down. Yeah. Hold that for a moment. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. And then little windshield washers. Alright, let your knees come in towards your chest. I want you to bend your knees, keep them bent, but cross them over one another. And then you're going to reach your hands to grab for the feet. You can reach the top and grab for the bottom. But what you're doing here is like cow face pose with your legs that you're on your back. And then kick your feet away from your hands. But you're pulling on the hands at the same time. Let your head come back. You should definitely feel this in your hips. Kick out through the heels, the feet. Still breathing in and out. Gently release. Switch the legs. Flex the feet, grab. And then you're lifting those. Try to get that good hook of your knees. Press your feet into your hands. It's like you're trying to kick away. Chest is down. Or I should say your back is down. Breathe here. Notice there's always one side that's a little tired. It's totally fine. Breathe. In and out. Gently release. Uncross the legs. Hug the knees in. Roll the spine up so your forehead comes to your knees. And then make your way into Shavasana. So stretch the legs out long. Let your arms come down by your side. And just as you go into your Shavasana here, your rest, really let your hips be heavy. Let your body feel weighted down into the ground. Let your breath become like it's flowing how it naturally would want to be. Stay here in Shavasana for at least 5 minutes. And if you accidentally fall asleep, stay there for that half-hour nap, then your body needed it. Let your Shavasana really cleanse you, be your final rest, and let it help you and your body to process body, mind of what just happened with your hips as we moved. Thank you for joining me for Yoga Flow. Namaste.